Good morning, good morning. Good morning, people. I'm going to check to see who all is on here. I'm going to share this out. Maybe you guys are all out and about. It is beautiful here today. There's 3 of you on. So if you're watching, drop something in the comments so I know that you're here. Drop something in the comments so I know that you're here. I'm gonna hang out here for another half a second to see who all pops in. Good morning, Jeanne. How are you, friend? How are you, friend? Good morning, good morning. Catalog is live today. The summer catalog is live. And so I have some more sneak peeks. Hi, Kim. Welcome. Welcome. It is a beautiful day here. I actually might go get my hanging baskets today for my front porch. We've got a big to-do list as long as it seems like it rains every weekend. Every weekend we're dealing with rain, so we're behind, and it's like this. It was this way last year. Morning, Joyce. Good morning. It was this way last year. So, and I know it'll get done when we have time to do it, but I'm just like, I'm ready to plant those flowers. Okay, guys. So, yes, the catalog is live. The summer catalog is live. So I'm going to share with you one more suite that I got from the catalog. So yeah, but In Color Club is still open. So if you want to get in and get all 5 in colors at just sort of like a payment plan thing, you can. So each month starting May 15th, I will be invoicing and ordering the first month of In Color Club. So for the In Color Club, you get cardstock, ink pad, re-inker, the blend, the DSP, the ribbon that comes in all that in colors, okay? So we're starting that in May. And then class here in the studio is on the 18th at 10 and 6, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and share with you the projects I have for you today. I actually brought this one in. This is the only flower I brought in because I love this Velvet Meadow. It's a Velvet Meadow suite, and it is on page 32 and 33 of the summer catalog. If you have not got your catalog yet, if you're local, they're here and ready to pick up. And I had to mail them. I finished mailing them over the weekend. And then another thing that I'm actually adding in is this butterfly bundle, a flutter bundle. It's a new butterfly punch and matching stamp set. So let me get started with that. I just love this new catalog. And for those of you, yes, I ordered my shimmer brushes at 4 o'clock this morning. Jeanne, did you order yours already? Yep, I was happy that they're available. I have a feeling that they're going to sell out, so that's why I brought some in. But yeah, I love, actually, to be honest with you, this is the first catalog, the first new product offering in a long time that I had a pretty long to-do list. I mean, a pretty long wish list. Before the last couple of times I wasn't impressed. Here is our Waterside Retreat. I showed you projects from that last week. I do love this set. I actually have Lily of the Valleys blooming right now. I did not get this yet. I'm not sure. We did do some scrapbooking on Sunday. I want to get back into my scrapbooking. Hi, Rochelle. How is Texas? I showed you these. We did those last week. And then here's the butterflies. Extraordinary Lace. There is the Velvet Meadow. The Moonlit Flora. And then all the bundles. Plus we have an accessory section. They put them all together for you. So all the DSPs are together. All the other accessories. And then we get into the colors. So it's all... Yeah, it is. Yeah, I woke up at 4 this morning and did my ordering. And here's all the colors. So I really like the layout. It's what we asked for. And it is a nice catalog. Okay, so here is the Velvet. Yes, it is. It's wonderful this time. Here's the Velvet Meadow. I love this paper. Purple is one of my favorite colors, and this is like a purplish pink. And so, and the neat thing is this paper is flocked. So it's a specialty paper, and then you have just a neutral background. Much better catalog, absolutely. And these pieces are flocked here. This is Bubble Bath and Berry Burst in here, and then we have Cloud Cover. This one's gorgeous. This one is so gorgeous. I actually have an idea with this one, so you'll be seeing this one soon too, again. And then we have this piece and these. And like I said, they all have a little bit of flocking on them to give you that little texture detail. And then this one, of course, you can make just a cool card front by cutting this in 4 pieces. And this one does, yeah, this one has a little bit of flocking on it too. And then this piece. So they're absolutely gorgeous. So that is a specialty VSP that comes with it. And then it also has special velveteen paper. And I didn't use this on anything yet, so I thought we would open it together. Let me grab it and see what's in here. Okay, so this is velvet paper. This is the Bubble Bath. And the Peaceful Pine, which I'm loving this green. This is the new green, new in color. I am really liking that green. And we have white. So this is velveteen paper. Okay. And then the suite actually has these cute little gems. These cute little gems go with them. Now these are not flat, they are raised. Okay, so you would have to hand cancel those. And then I'm gonna show you the bundle. Here's the bundle. I didn't really use the bundle today, but here's the bundle that goes with it. The dies and the stamps. And I did use the butterfly bundle though. So here's the punch bundle, the new butterfly one. And let's get started. So here's our first project. Now this, I just realized that I had one piece of Berry Burst left. Hi, Mary Ellen. Hi, guys, as you're popping on. Yeah, if you can like this live and actually share it out, that'll get it pushed out more. I'd appreciate that. And actually, yeah, so I had one piece of Berry Burst in my stash. I have to put that on my order. I'm going to do another order in a little bit. And then I use Melon Mambo with this one instead. But this one I'm going to show you with Berry Burst. Okay, this is 5.5 by 8.5. We're going to fold that. And then I have a piece of cloud cover. Okay, this is our cloud cover here. So I'm going to layer this on here. Actually, I want to use the non-floral side for this. So we're just going to layer this right here. This does have a texture to it. I mean, the design is textured. It's not raised, but it is like a linen design. You might not be able to see that on the camera. And then we're just going to layer. Yep, that was the right way. Make sure my flowers are going the right way. There we go. Just like that. Then we're going to layer that onto the card front. Okay, I did cut out a stitch circle out of the cloud cover, and I'm going to stamp that with the Berry Burst ink. So it's going to say fluttering by to say hi. Here we go. And then I'm going to pop this up. That's the mini ones, mini dimensionals. Place that there. We're going to do some stamping on here. So I'm going to start out. The butterflies are a 2-step stamp set. So the solid color one I'm going to use Bubble Bath with. going to stamp that right here. And then I'm going to go over, stamp over the outline, and I'm using Berry Burst. So I'm going to line this up. And there we go. So there's the butterflies. Pretty simple. And then I'm just going to punch out these butterflies. And they're sort of on an angle, so you're just going to have to like maneuver your paper around till it fits. There we go. We're going to pop these up and add them to our card. I really should have made some of these a Mother's Day card. It's Mother's Day weekend, but I have to look for a Mother's Day stamp. So there you go. So there's the first one with the Velvet Meadow DSP and then the Flutter By bundle. Okay, so then I have this one. We're going to use the new Peaceful Pine card. So here it is, the Peaceful Pine. I love this color. Okay, so it's cut at 4 1/4, and then I scored it at 5 1/2 and 4 1/4. Alrighty, then we're gonna bring in our pieces. Here are the pieces. So I'm gonna layer this on the cloud cover. Thanks, Rochelle. Honest, our DSPs are always pretty cool, but the ones in this catalog are just super, super cool. So my paper share closed on yesterday. So I placed that order so we can get the paper in and get it to you before I go on vacation at the end of the month. So there we go. Now I'm going to layer this on the card front. Actually, yeah, I'm going to layer them first. I should have probably moved that down a little bit. See if I can move this down just a tad bit. See if I could do that. There we go. And there you have your book binding. We're going to actually add some adhesive in here to seal that so you get your book binding card. Are the ink pads unorderable already? I had a feeling. That's why I was kind of, when I did my In Color Club, I didn't commit with payment because I didn't want to take anybody's payment. If they said on our lead about that, and it has something to do with the labeling. So they're trying to make, they thought they had it all lined up and ready to roll. Hopefully, Marianne, it won't be too long. But you could have pre-ordered these. Did you not pre-order any of them? Pre-order. I didn't order much in the pre-order, but I did get my ink pads in. Okay, this scalloped, this little scallop label came from the Scallop Bloom dies. This is the Scallop Bloom, the Scallop Bloom bundle. I love the greetings in here. It's a nice greeting set, and then you have all these dies, and these dies actually you could put together to make flowers. And then we have some tags in here. Yeah, that is so frustrating. Yeah, that's one of the perks of demonstrating. That's why I always do my pre-order on things like that. Now the shimmer pens, when I ordered at